All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Zion Williamson. Now, some of y'all might be talking about why are we talking about Zion Williamson? You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say this about Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson this year has taken a great step, an amazing step. And being a superstar in this league. Now, some of y'all might be saying, but RJ, he hasn't played in a playoff game. RJ this, RJ that. He got injured, this, and that, third. Listen, I get all that. But Zion's 24. We got to realize Zion's still young. He's 24. He hasn't even reached his peak yet. Players don't reach their peak until like around 26 to like 28-ish. You know what I'm saying? Giannis, LeBron, Curry, KD. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't even reached his peak yet. And we see the greatness. And I get it. The only concern with Zion Williamson is the health. That's the only problem with Zion Williamson. And yes, that's a huge concern. Especially him always getting injured, never being reliable to play. But at the same time, man, this dude Zion Williamson is amazing. He is amazing. It's so unfortunate that he got injured before this Thunder's Pelican game, which I'm going to keep it real with you. If they had Zion in this game, it'll literally be 2-2 right now. This series will literally be going on right now, 2-2. Because in that first game where they lost by, 2 points, 3 points, Zion Williamson would have put up, at least 25. He would have put up at least 25 and 8. 25 points and 8 rebounds. So they would have won that first game, and they would have won this game too. The Pelicans were cooking in this game. It's just, once again, I said in my other video pertaining to the sweep game, talking about the OKC Thunder and the Pelicans, CJ McCollum's washed. He ain't that guy. I know he had a good game, quote, good game this series. But at the same time, CJ is not that guy. He's at this point in his career, he needs to take the I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know, bro. At the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I put it? I was gonna say CJ was gonna take the Mike Conley role, but Mike Conley's still starting. So maybe CJ needs to just stop. Well, you know what? I can't really sit here and blame CJ for scoring because there's no one else to score. And we're going to talk about the idiot himself, Brandon Ingram. Listen, if this game didn't prove Brandon Ingram's not the guy, I don't know what will. If this game hasn't proved that Brandon Ingram is not the guy, I don't know what will, bro. Brandon Ingram had 8 points throughout this whole game. Let me pull up the stats so I'm not tripping right now. This dude, Brandon Ingram, had 8 points. 8 points. So you know what? I can't sit here and blame CJ McCollum for scoring when no one else is scoring. When Jonas Valanciunas is your second leading scorer with 19 points, that's a problem. Travis Kelce 2.0 should not be having 19 points. This is beyond ridiculous. CJ McCollum, I still think I want to say you're washed. You're just diminished. You're not the same CJ that you were with the Portland Trailblazers. But you know what? If you can, I don't know. I don't know about CJ. Let me get back to you on that one. But I really want to talk about Brandon Ingram, bro. Brandon Ingram, bro. Pelicans, I'm sorry. Y'all got to trade this dude. And get some. Y'all got to get some role players, some good role players around Zion Williamson. This dude had 8 points at home. Even if you want to just get one game, you would think, okay, Brandon Ingram, the guy that we traded Anthony Davis for, we can rely on him to at least get 20. Homeboy couldn't even get 15. He couldn't even get 10. He got 8. You have to rebuild this whole. Listen, Pelicans. You have a rare commodity in Zion Williamson. He's getting back in shape. I don't think this injury that Zion Williamson had was a get in shape thing. I think because Zion Williamson was in shape. Last time we saw him, dude had like 35-11. This is not a problem with Zion being in shape. No, this is a problem with he just gets injured. Which, you work on the strength and conditioning. He's still young. He's still got time. So whoever his strength and conditioning coaches, whoever it is, buy him a new one. Buy him a new one. Do whatever you can. Put him in that. Have LeBron James give you his steroids. Put $1 million, $2 million, $5 million into Zion Williamson's body, because for the next 10 years he's gonna be carrying your franchise. But with that being said, these guys, besides maybe with the exception of Jonas Valanciunas, you need to get you got to rebuild around Zion, or even that. If Embiid wants out, trade Jonas Valanciunas for some draft picks and go get Embiid. Can you imagine a front court with Embiid and Zion? Or you know what? Put CJ on the bench and bring in or matter of fact, keep CJ at the 1 and bring Trae Young in. Do something to rebuild around Zion, or go get DeJounte Murray. Do something. I mean, I know Pelican fans, I know y'all, you're upset that, you got swept, but you know what? It is what it is. You guys didn't have your best player, and your best player is Zion Williamson. And I said it before, and I said it again. I said it in my reaction video. When Zion Williamson choked, because let's be for real, Zion Williamson choked in that in-season tournament game. And when Charles Barkley and Shaq got on him saying, bro, if you're gonna be the face of the league, if you're gonna be that guy, you need to show up in big games. And in the play-in tournament, he showed up. The only reason why y'all lost is because he got injured, unfortunately. God forbid he has an unfortunate, praying to the Most High, he gets better next year. But this is a step in the right direction. This is a very good step in the right direction. It's like, taking into account the last few years, especially last year where he barely played, to this year where he played in a play-in tournament. Like, not everybody's going to be a John Moran and take you to the second round. Even Ja got bounced in the first round, then he went to the second round. Even Ant, he went to the first round last year, got bounced. Now he's in the second round. Listen, you got to be patient with these players, man. You got to be patient. Maybe Zion's just, not every player is going to develop on the same level. Curry didn't start going to the second round until his 5th, 6th year. Give Zion some time. Give Zion some time, man. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, man, CJ and Brandon Ingram, and I thought this team was going to be good. But obviously, Brandon Ingram ain't the guy. He needs to go. And CJ, I don't know what you're going to do with CJ. I don't know if you keep him on the bench. I don't know if you start him. If you get Trae Young. You know what? Actually, start CJ. Have him just tell CJ, listen, average 15 points, but you need to be averaging 13 to 14 assists so you can get Trae Young, hypothetically speaking, if you guys trade for Trae Young, or trade for DeJounte Murray and give it to Zion. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. But you know what, Pelican fans? I would say this is a successful season. I mean, comparing it to last year, I mean, did y'all get a game last year? I forgot who y'all versed in the first round last year. Who did the Pelicans verse in? I mean, y'all lost either way. But who did y'all verse in the first round last year? It wasn't the Nuggets. Nuggets versus Minnesota. Was it the Lakers? No, the Lakers versus Memphis. Who did y'all have? Golden State? For Pelicans fans or any basketball fans, let me know who the Pelicans versus. I think it was Golden State that they lost to. I could be wrong about because Golden State went to the second round. So, yeah, it had to be Golden State. I know the Lakers beat Memphis. Nuggets beat, what's his name? Or no, was it the Suns? It was one of those teams. I don't know. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to Zion Williamson. Shout out to the Pelicans. A successful season. Zion's only going to get better. And, we're going to see him next year. Hopefully he's more healthier. And hopefully we see him in the playoff game too. Because I saw something that he's the only player picked in the top 10 in the 2019 draft that's not played in the playoff game. RJ Barrett, John Morant, Darius Garland, all played in some. But, that's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.